Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today, we are gonna get back to the house. I had recorded another video where I actually got a lot of wood for the house, but unfortunately, I had zoomed in too far and lost all that content. So, in case you don't know, I am gonna be going up to kind of that spot up there to build. I was getting some dark oak from the forest that we can find, kind of like over there. So the game plan for this episode is to get a little bit more deep slate. So we're gonna go down to the mine and then probably get a few more stacks of logs and kind of get a general layout for the uh, house that we're gonna be building. And then I'm also gonna get a few more tools. And I don't know if I told you last time, but I also got a full set of armor here, so we're all ready to go on that front. So as I just kind of get my stuff ready, uh, the other thing that I want to get is gonna be a what's it called? I'll come back to you on that. I don't quite remember what I get. So let's go start by getting a few more trees chopped down in this episode, and then we'll kind of see where that brings us and see if we're at about 20 minutes or if we need to, if we want to go on ahead and kind of get started on the layout of the house. As well as when I build the house, I would like to go ahead and create a farm up there as well. In the, it's kind of on that peak at the very top. So the house is gonna be up there. It's gonna. I'm looking for like a kind of Nordic ski hut type of fire lookout type of vibes. I don't quite know the exactly what I'm looking for yet. But once I do that, I'm gonna want to go on ahead and get a farm going. So some way to get consistent. Probably try to get some beef in there, get a few cattle, and then as well as get some some sort of wheat going. And from there we'll kind of decide on what's next. But right now I just need a few more pieces of this spruce wood, and then we'll be all set to get going. My axe just broke in the middle of the process when I was doing it. And again, unfortunately, I had lost that footage because I was too far zoomed in. So in this one, we're going to try to not have it zoomed in as far. And it should all turn out. I think I forgot the problem because I had a mini player or something. And so I'll go ahead and get rid of I got rid of that feature and got the screen maximized. That's how it goes sometimes. So that's probably be enough wood here. Yeah, we're doing pretty alright. So I'll go ahead and bring you all up to the build pad, which is up there. We're gonna get kind of a layout decided. And so once I get the general idea of what we're gonna be building, I'm gonna go into the mine. And I want to get a couple stacks of deep slate ore, so maybe 2 or 3 stacks. I don't know exactly how much I'll need, but at least a good couple so I can build up the house all right. Most of the time it takes, anywhere from 2 to 10 stacks from my experience. But I think I'm going to be kind of erring on a bit of the smaller side. So we're going to kind of go from there and see what I need. So let's see what all I got going here. And it looks like I didn't quite choose the most ideal route here. Dang it. Okay, we're going to go around. And as you can see, I'm kind of low on food. So we're going to try to figure out some sort of solution for that. But at the moment, I just need to kind of get a compound going. And so let's see here. There's that is something, but it's not the most ideal house. So I kind of got a spot going up here. And once I actually build the place, I'm gonna want to build a better trail. Excuse me, and we're gonna go build that all up. All right, let's see here. So I kind of got, I think it's that one up there. I leveled one of these out in the last episode, which didn't quite make it to production. But here we are at the top of the mountain. And so once we get up here, I'll kind of show you what I got going on. I'll kind of get a idea. Oh, and there's a donkey up here. I have no idea why it's up here. But So we're gonna get this all cleared out, and I'll be all set to go. I like this spot because of, I mean, I'll show you the view here in a second, but I really like the view that we have going on here. 'Cause, I mean, we got the cave over there, we got this sweet little island down there, and maybe I might build some sort of, tower over there, something. This will be a good spot to put a road eventually if I ever want to go up there. And then, down here we have the waterways and all that. So we're gonna go on ahead and um, kind of, this area is all set. So let's I'm gonna get some dirt out here. Kind of get an idea of where I want to build. I always like to kind of build a little bit off from the edge, because I've never been a big fan of having it right on the edge, because realistically you need some sort of retaining wall in order to do that. So we're not gonna quite do that, but we're gonna come in like right about 2 blocks off. I'm gonna do, I think, 7 wide, because I can get a big window up in here. I'm gonna come back a good little ways. So this is gonna come all the way back. Again, kind of sticking with that 2 block theory. Just kind of building this out just ever so slightly. And so then we got this all taken care of. And then again, 7. This will be the main portion of the house. And then I'm gonna have one small 5 block. Like, this will kind of be the entranceway. And so this is the idea for the house. And then I'll do this area. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 blocks there. But we're gonna want to come in with a kind of compartmentalize. And so this area back here, this will be my I think this is gonna be my central, like a bed here, and have some crafting stuff in here. And then back here, this will be storage probably. I might dig down for storage. And then I can put some sort of system in there. And then I'll do living area. And I'll go 2 stories. So I'll do 3 block stories here. And this will just be a 1-story little entrance. Like, I don't know if we'll do like a porch or like a vestibule, that type of deal. And so we'll start off with that. That's gonna be the general idea. And so now I'm gonna bring us back down to the mine and go on ahead and get us some deep slate. Gonna go with probably a cobbled deep slate type of look. I just kind of like that for a first build. It's more of a rustic type of theme. And then as we get that taken care of, we'll go into more of some of our more modern builds that we built later on in the series. We'll have kind of a more refined look to them. But at the moment, I'm just going for kind of just more of a fun, rugged look in the design. And so we're just gonna kind of get back down this way. Maybe I'll see if I can get some food before I go down. I think I have barely anything left. So let's go collect some quick food, and then head on down to the mine and see if I can't get some deep slate taken care of. Let's see. Yeah, there's a sheep. So if I can just kill off some of these animals and see what all I get. I've been having a hard time finding any animals around here. I think I've ended up eating a lot of them throughout the process. But hopefully I end up finding some more. Alright, let's see here. Now we've got, I haven't really gone to this side of the island at all. Oh, there's some pumpkins over here. And so maybe there'll be a few more animals out in this direction. That would be like some dogs. So it's about to turn night, so I should probably push it back. I don't see anything over here, so we're gonna go back now. It's turning night, and then I can throw the sheep that we just got into the oven. We'll get that all cooked up. Okay, let's go ahead and get up here. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a little humble house. So let's cook this up. And then I think I might go more on a food mission now, see if I can't find some animals to, get some food. So I've been having issues with that lately. So now to my last little bit here. Let's see, maybe there's some over this way. I don't know, it's been a real struggle in this world. I don't know if it's just the location or I don't know what's going on, but there's been nothing for food. So I should really probably start some sort of farm to kind of get more stuff going. Oh cow, perfect. We'll go butcher this guy. That's something there. And I mean, when there's one, there's got to be others, right? So I'm gonna see if we can get a few more cattle and get them, taken care of, as you know. So we'll go ahead and just get this guy all. There's more sweet. There's like 4 cows here, so this will be just enough food for us to. There's another one. Dude, there's so many. Dude, we're chilling now. Yeah, we're gonna have cows for days. Maybe I could put a stockyard out here for cattle eventually. Looks like they like to spawn here, so that'd probably be kind of good. Okay, let's see. So I don't know why that one just walked at me, but it's dead now. Rip. Well, there's more cattle over here. Dude, this is sweet. Food for days. There. That one's done. Alright, one more. Dude, these cows honestly come. Alright. Now we get another cattle. I don't see any more. And I've got 21. That should last me quite a while. That's like 60, 64 health points, I believe. Is what 21 times 4. Or no, that's 84. It's 84 health points. So that's gonna be plenty to go do a little mining trip and get some additional resources taken care of for our housing needs, which will be kind of sweet. And then we kind of get the house taken care of, and once we get the house taken care of, then I'll kind of figure out a farming solution, so I don't have to keep going out and just butchering all the cows. But it's kind of nice. I know a spot where they spawn now, so I can keep getting additional resources over there. And so just kind of work our way back here a little bit. Once we get back, I can work on kind of. Let's see, this way. I can work on getting all the stuff taken care of here. I also want to have a few redundancies here, so I'm going to want to put another chest in as well. I have some wood in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to put a chest on up in here and just going to dump out all these resources I don't need, and then we'll get all what I do need for the mine here in a second. So I want this, and I want my wood for the mine. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm kind of low on torches. I can't. I'll cook up some of this to get some more coal. And while that cooks, I will go out here, and I'm just gonna do a little more deforestation over here, just for good reasons. And eventually, I'll need to make a connection. This is my current mine. It's nothing too fancy. Just goes into a cave. But eventually, I want to build the other spot where it has some connection into that same cave, because it's a very vast network of caves, so it would be very nice to work with. And so we'll kind of see how that all turns out. Not a big fan of trees, so I'm just going to chop down as many as I can and turn them into fuel, so we can kind of ruin the environment in this world, because environmentalists, not cool. So there we go. And I'll take care of this one too. The word environmentalist is quite a big word. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's like one of the biggest words Mr. Beast has ever said. I saw that video the other day. I don't ever watch him, but fun fact for y'all. Environmentalist. But I don't think I could ever be an environmentalist. I don't know, vegans, I guess, is more what I'm thinking. I can never be a vegan. It's just a hard life to live. Always having to eat like tofu and stuff. So I'm just gonna stick with, I'm a big fan of my steak. I eat a lot of steak, and I eat a lot of burgers. I'm a big So anyway, kind of back on topic here. We might end up going mining in the next episode, or at least maybe we'll get down to the mine and start the next one from in the mine. But so we got some steaks ready. I'll throw these in there as well. But now I can make some torches, which this should be enough for mining expedition. Well, you know what? Let's go on down to the. I got enough beef to survive, so we'll go ahead and bring her down to the mines here and see if I can't get some deep slate after I get an additional pickaxe, because you can never have too many pickaxes. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all crafted up here. Alright, additional pickaxe has been acquired. Alright, let's go down to the mine and see if I can't get some ore. Or not ore, I want deep slate. So we're gonna get some deep slate, and I'm gonna kind of then I can think about the design that I want to do for that house. Which in Minecraft is really hard to kind of stick to specific building techniques, because the blocks are so large and the house it's extremely large if you like go too extreme with it. But we'll get some resources here for that house and kind of figure things out. But yeah, let's see here. What are we looking at here? And eventually I think it'd be kind of cool to build up another little like house down here. It's just such a vast network of mines or caves. So let's light this area up a little bit. Okay, so I do see some ore here I want to grab. I do not have enough iron at the current moment, so we're gonna go on ahead and collect all this stuff up. So there's not really much down here, is there? We'll probably just mine this whole corner out for deep slate. Or let me go down to diamond level and see if I can't find some diamonds, because that'd be kind of nice to have some diamonds. I need diamonds for armor still. Eventually we'll set up a villager trading hall and get them all adequate housing and get some sort of what's it called? Whoever the guy is that does the trading for armor. I always forget his name, but we'll kind of go with that guy. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We have about 5 minutes left. I need to be done, but we'll get a whatchamacallit set up here, and then get some of this deep slate ore. Which there's so much gold. I don't need gold. I can make apples out of it and carrots and stuff. So we'll go on down here and make this little mine, see if I can't find some diamonds while I'm at it. But anyway, today I went out to a mountain. It was pretty sweet. There was a beautiful view. Got there right about sunset, and I was looking over. There's a big lake nearby. Absolutely stunning view. I was up there. It was just me, and sometimes the quiet is nice. It'd be nice if there's more to see though around here. It's very remote, and so that's how I'm gonna build my house atop the mountain, so that way I can I always have a good view up there. But it's awfully desolate. So eventually I want to get like a full like kind of town setup going, so that it doesn't feel so like middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? We'll see what I end up with here. But okay. Okay, so we're at a stack and a half. I do realize it's probably more efficient to do it like this and then mine 2 blocks over and mine back. Because then you get to see the most that's the most fresh surface area that you haven't seen before. Alright. Perfect. Dude, deep slate is such an interesting block I added to the game, where, I really didn't mind the mining update before I did all this, but fortunately, well, not unfortunately, but mining has just really changed quite a bit. I remember back when I used to play, you wouldn't have to worry about digging down, but now it's like you teleport into a different realm if you fall through the ground. So now, it is what it is though. I kind of like that it's easier to find diamonds now than it used to be, but still kind of a newer and interesting concept. What's this? Holy cow. Dude, why are these here? What even is this? Dude, why is there so many of them? Holy cow. Am I like, did I just find the dungeon? Did I just like, I just stumbled upon? Dude, what? Okay. Anyway, that was weird. I've never really run into those before when I've been mining. I don't really think I was seeing as much. I mean, I've seen them a couple times in the dungeon room, but that's literally about it. I never knew you could really actually find those wild. What are those called? If you know what those are called, please leave it down below in the comments so I can remember what they're called, you know? But, let's see. I want about 4 stacks of deep slate for the house. Okay, let's see. Mining is rather boring. I've never been a big fan of it, but you know, it is sometimes kind of nice. Just peaceful, I suppose. But we'll kind of see where it all takes us. Alright, how much redstone? I don't need redstone. It's crazy the thing is I've probably passed some diamonds within 1 block already and haven't found anything. And maybe I'll do some more mining off camera just to get enough resources all together for the base. And then in the next episode maybe we'll start building it up. Alright, well there's my pickaxe, so I'm going to call it right there for this episode. And if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. And till next time, bye.